Stacy here with Bluebird Paper and Thread. Thank you for joining me today. Today is Saturday, February 8th. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for stopping in and checking us out. This is a channel on my hobbies right now, primarily that is consisting of cross-stitching. I do a little bit of sewing, hopefully one day a little bit of quilting. I've been dabbling a little bit lately with that. Also, I like to do paper crafting. I make greeting cards and gift boxes and treat boxes and gift card holders and gift tags, that kind of a thing. If you are returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you decided to stop back by. This week, kind of a regular week, not anything earth-shattering happening, not we had really our first rainfall, consistent rainfall. Where I was at, it drizzled more than anything. A couple of times it did rain, and it rained for I don't even know how long, maybe a couple hours, maybe a few hours. So that wasn't so bad. I don't know that we had small landslides that didn't affect anybody's property in the burn areas, I believe. So I think we've fared fairly well. We have another storm coming in later this week. So coming up, I think maybe Wednesday or Thursday again. So we'll see. What didn't hold up so well is the roof at my work. There's a new leak. We just got part of the roof fixed. We're doing it in stages, and so the part that's fixed is fine. The part that wasn't fixed now is, giving us trouble, but it's okay. It'll all get taken care of at some point in time. I got quite a bit of haul this week that came in. We are getting closer and closer to the Live and Die LA retreat. That is at the end of the month, and I am attending, and I'm so excited. Let me tell you the dates. Hold on. February 27th, 28th, March 1st, and March 2nd. Kind of a long one. So, pretty excited about that. I want to participate, so I'm trying to think, what can I do for a small exchange? I don't know if I'll get anything done for the small exchange this time. I would like to. I just don't know. So small exchange, table gifts. I really want to focus on the table gifts, and I've got a couple ideas for that, and I don't know that I'll have things for everybody in the room. That's a lot. So we'll just see what kind of time I have. I've prioritized. I'm going to start this weekend on a couple of the things, and we'll see where I end up. I had no new starts this week, no finishes. Well, kind of a finish on one. Oh, that's what I forgot. Anyways, I forgot I went to Hobby Lobby today. See? Hobby Lobby. And I told myself, go get some white seed beads, and I completely forgot. I don't think I have white. I will double check. Maybe it'll work out that I don't need them after all. Worked on some projects I haven't touched in a really long time because of seasonal stitching. So I'm really happy about that. So let's just jump right in. Friday Focus. This is a project I worked on yesterday. I pick a project that's at least halfway done, and I work on it every Friday. Whenever I sit down to stitch, that's what I stitch on. Every Friday, the same piece until it's done. Well, this week, where is my board? Oh, here it is. What I'm working on still is Entwined Hearts by the Scarlett House. This sample is stitched on Aztec Red linen by, I believe it's Weeks Dye Works. Let's see, hold on. Yes, Weeks Dye Works, Aztec linen. I decided to stitch mine on 36 count Peony from Fiber on a Whim, which also meant I had to change some of the colors. So I kept the black, and then I changed the other colors to Cherub, Begonia, and Oatmeal. And I'm so happy with my progress on this piece. And I did make one change to how it was stitched. And there you go. So the strawberries here were stitched black and white, and I didn't like that. So I did the black. What I probably should have done is stitched the dark pink as the black and the light pink as the pink, the dark pink in this example, but I wanted them to look like strawberries, and so I kept the black, and I substituted the white for the Begonia. And I love it. I did mess up over here. I had started my pink heart a little bit too far over to the left, so I had to frog those, and I was able to get the white heart back in, and then to go in and add some of the white centers to this row here. So I've just got to finish this up here and then add the white heart here. And then I will be able to move on to the alphabet and then those bottom motifs, and it will be done. So I don't know if it will get done next weekend. Probably not. If this is not completed by the time I go to the Live and Die LA retreat, it will go with me, and this will be what I stitch on Friday. Since you have like an entire day, an evening to stitch, I for sure will get it done by the end of the month. But I am loving how it's looking. It'll be so good to have an actual sampler finish. I realized while I was stitching this that I don't enjoy alphabets a whole lot. I don't mind one alphabet in a sampler, but this one has like 3 or 4. That's a lot. My kind of finish is my project for Keeper of the Pins. I was working on this one here. I have this one done already. The stitching is done. They're not fully finished. So I was working on this one. I do like the way it turned out, but I will say that my bluebird does not look like the picture. It's okay. I'm not going to change it. This is Mountain Mist by Gentle Arts, I believe. Yeah, Gentle Arts. And the wings, it's the same color, but 2 strands of floss. And it didn't, it gave it a little definition, but it didn't really darken it up. So I have not decided. I may go and outline the part of the wing that's on the body just so it can stand out. In fact, let me show it to you and let me know what you think. So that's what I've got done. So you can kind of see that there's a little bit of a difference, but really the color and the variegation on my skein is not dark enough. I think the back wing is fine, but it's that front wing. So this one's done with the exception of the beak. It calls for Ye Old Gold, and I have it. I'm not sure where it is, so I've got to look for that. And then, of course, the pins. The beads for the pin heads. that will be the last thing I stitch on all of these. But I was glad to get a second one done. So now what I'm going to be working on is this one. And that should work up really, really quickly. So I think what I'll wind up doing is I'll wind up taking this one with me to the retreat. Words are so hard. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It'll feel really good to get these all stitched. It's been sitting in my stash for a really long time. I am stitching this on a 40 count vintage country 36 count vintage country mocha linen by Zweigart. So those are my two finishes. Just waiting for the beads. And then the called for colors, of course. But you can see there's not a lot of variegation in my mist, mountain mist. And it's like a sun-bleached green-blue. This one I haven't touched in a really long time. This was I bought the chart when we were on vacation 2 summers ago, so summer 2023. And that Christmas, my husband's like, I want to get you one more thing. What can I get you? And I'm like, well, I kind of want this chart that we bought, that I bought it from the attic. I'd like to have that kitted up in silk and the fabric. And he's like, oh, okay, I'll do that for you. So he did. So Floral Motif Sampler is my very first project that I'm working on with silks. They kitted it up for me and dropped it in the mail. So these are the silk colors, and oh my god, I love them. I love the feel of them. They pull through the fabric like butter. There's just not a thing I don't like about. Okay, well, there's one thing I don't like about them. The gumnut yarn flosses, they put the tag here, and I find that cumbersome, but not so much that I'm not going to stitch with them. So I've got some dinky dyes, most of it's dinky dyes, some Belle Soie from Classic Colorworks, and the gumnut. I think there's 3 gumnut. So beautiful, beautiful. And the linen she chose, I think she wanted me to go with a different count in a 32 or a 36, and I just didn't want it to be that big. So she wound up sending me 40 count sampler gold by Color and Cotton, and I love it. I don't know that this is a color that I would have picked out myself. But wow. So this is all one page and a little bit. I've gone up into the page above and a little over the page to the right. So I'm almost done with one full page. I decided to stitch this page by page. And so this time when I sat down, I worked on this motif. So I stitched the basket and the branches and the flowers, and I started in on the leaves. And then it was bedtime. But I love it so much. I think it's so pretty. It's gonna be just gorgeous. You know, you pull something out you haven't stitched on in a while, and you know, that's now not all I want to stitch on. So I haven't decided. I have heard other people talk when they've gone to retreats that they don't get much done, or if they take something that requires too much concentration, that they frog a lot, whether it be there or later. So I would like to take this with me to the retreat. I don't know that that's a smart idea. I mean, they're small motifs, so I mean, how off could I get? Says the one who's spent most of January frogging what she put in. I frogged just as much as I stitched. If the end of February, beginning of March is the same, then I shouldn't take this. I should just go and sit and chit chat. I shouldn't work on anything. Okay, this one. Again, another one I haven't pulled out in a really, really long time. It's so beautiful. Dreaming of Poppies by Rosewood Manor. I think what drew this to me, first of all, the golden poppy is California's state flower. So, of course. But I think on this one, it's the reds and the yellows, and I do love red, but the oranges and the yellows, I am not particularly drawn to, but this one, oh, it's so gorgeous. These are the colors. Now, here's the interesting thing. That's a lot. And a lot of these colors, I mean, I look at them and I wonder if they really are different. Like these three is there really much difference? But there is. So the shading on this piece is beautiful. I am stitching this on 32 count Winter Moon linen by Zweigart. So it's a nice creamy linen. And here's where I'm at. It's so pretty. So, let me put this up here a little bit better. So I added in this motif, and I started in on this motif, and I added the word poppies, and I added in these little tendrils off that tall stalk there. It's so pretty. A lot of shading on this one here. It's hard to tell. But this one's going to be so beautiful when it's all done. I did mess up. I started it too far over, and so I realized I was going to run out of room. So I restarted it. But this, I'm either going to cut it out and make something small, like a needle book, or maybe put it in a project bag or something, because it's too beautiful to not use for something. So felt good to pull that out. I tend to work on this one in the summer. I think it's because of the bright colors. I'm at that time of year, I think, where I get Valentine's Day is not my favorite. I think what I like about it is that it's the pinks and the reds, and they're so bright and cheery after your, in the middle of your dreary winter days. It's just nice to have some bright colors, and I think Dreaming of Poppies is that. Okay. this was a new start for February, and I'm thinking it'll be a finish. This is Key to My Heart by Brenda Gervais. I am stitching this on 40 count blush Newcastle linen with the called for. So 1/2. This one, if it's not done by retreat time, I will take it with me because I do want this to be finished. I would like it to be finished before the end of the month, but... So I'm almost done with the yellow, and that's what I worked on. I got it stitched and outlined, and I started filling it in. And then I was panicking a little bit because I still have the finish the V and put the E in. This is like 7 1/4 or 7.5 inches long, and my fabric is like 9.5 inches long. It's going to be tight. So, but this will be pretty close to the last of my blush linen. So I've got some sitting in a shopping cart, and I'm just debating, do I pull the trigger or not? Called for flosses. Real pretty. There is not enough time in the day. Work gets in the way of stitching all the things I want to stitch. Oh, I take that back. I did have a new start. In fact, I liked it so much I started it twice. Honey of a Tiny Town. I would like to finish this in a drum finish. I think that's what I want to focus on this year. I've been thinking about it. I would like to do a Begonia. I would like to do a strawberry finish, a drum finish, maybe like a heart pillow finish. I'm kind of thinking about something for that. The animal crackers, I would like to start one of those. I'd like to do the bunny with the cute little sweater. If I could get her done by Easter, she would be so cute sticking in one of my baskets. So I'm contemplating that. But this is why I started Honey of a Tiny Town, because I figured by the time summer rolls around, when I want to put this out, I'll probably have it finished stitching. Well, I started it twice. So I started it here, and then I looked and I realized that's not long enough. So then I restarted. I'm going to finish this off because this is going to be a really cute, I think I'm going to make a, put it in like a needle book. But then I started it again. Called for colors on 32 count vintage country Mocha linen. And I'm really pleased with, you know, with having to start it twice. I'm really pleased with what I got done in one sitting. So, and I love these colors. Oops. I think they're so pretty. So I'm excited to get that one going. I've got almost all of her tiny towns. So I would like to get some of those finished. Oh, and that's it. That's all that I got. Okay. I did a little shopping. My finger kept hitting add to cart, and I kept PayPal, pay. Okay, so where do I start? Let's start with a couple of the charts that I got. Okay. Okay. I told you I would download and print off the Virtuous Bird. This is the $5 ornament that is for sale in Teresa Koket's Patreon secret shop. And so I downloaded it, and I think I want to stitch it. I think it's super cute. Not a lot of colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 colors. I don't know that I have them all, but we shall see. So now I have that. The other one is the Free Stitch Friday chart from Primrose Cottage. So the first Friday of every month they release a free quilting pattern. 2 weeks before they release the pattern, they release a kit that has all the fabrics to stitch it as it is in the pattern. Well, the first Thursday of every month, they call it Free Pattern Friday, but they release the cross-stitch version of whatever their chart. They don't mirror each other, but whatever the free chart is for the month, they release it the first Thursday of the month. And they give you an option to purchase a kit a couple weeks before. So, chart unseen, I went ahead and I ordered the kit. So this is 28 count Lugana, and those are the colors. Probably had all these colors, but you know, I've said it before, if I've got a little extra cash and it's easier just to buy the kit and have everything ready to go, then that's what I'm going to do. And then this is the chart. Be My Valentine. And then Lindsay finished it into that cute pillow. They also now are selling the, or they did, I don't know if they still have any, finishing fabric for this pillow finish. I am not getting that. But, you know, they do such a great job. So this is going to go into a new bag that I received in the mail as a gift. It's really cute project bag from Sandy Alba from Stitchin' Sandy. I joined her New Year's Eve Zoom call, and my name got called. She does a drawing. I had no idea she did a drawing. Well, she sent it, and it's so fun and beautiful. So thank you. It's the inside. For a minute I thought they were little bees, but I think it's just a pattern. But that's the inside. So really cute. So I want this to go in here. So I'll be starting that at some point. The other thing that I got from Fat Quarter Shop, I wanted to, she released, I mean, not Fat Quarter Shop, I'm sorry, Primrose Cottage. They released a chart, and it's finished in a drum, and it's just a bunch of trees, and it was a beige petty point, and they're out of the beige, but they have a gray, so I picked up the gray, a 32 count Lugana Murano. And the colors will look fine on the gray. And I thought, sure, why not? And then, you know, because I'm feeling all of the Valentine's stitching feels, even though Valentine's Day is Friday, I picked up from Crafty Blue Bonnet Sweetheart Spool. I thought that was super cute. And I really like that finish too. Okay, this is funny. I have a notebook at work that I take notes on when I go to meetings. And I wanted something small. Maybe I could fit in my purse if I needed to. And I have one of these somewhere around here with lines on it for ideas and things. You know, so I just kind of thought, all right, I like this one. I will certainly like one for work. So I spent a lot of time researching and looking for a, a book, and I found one. Love the color. I thought I won't lose it on my desk. It'll be fantastic. Blank pages. So when it came in, I sat right back down and I ordered a different one. I wound up ordering a 300-page spiral-bound notebook, and it's got like the double spiral, a kind of a real pretty sagey green cover, a hard cover. Not super hard, but like a cardboard cover. And what I really like about it is it's got like 5 or 6 pages at the very front where you can put the page number. All the pages are numbered. You put the page number and then what the topic was on that page. So I have already done like 3 or 4 meetings, and so I've done like page 1, this meeting 2, this meeting 3, this meeting 4, this meeting. And so that if you need to refer back to your notes, you don't have to thumb through. Like if you're at page 200, you don't have to thumb through 200 pages. Just go to the front of the book and find what you're looking for and go to that page. The other thing that I liked about it, which this is just my quirkiness with paper products, at the top they give you a number, so like the NO abbreviation with a line, and under that the date, where you can put the date in. But on the left hand side of the paper, they have a little box, and it's Sunday SMTWTFS, and you can circle or mark somehow the day of the week that the meeting took place. And I thought, oh, that's fun. College lined, real pretty, like ecru colored paper. And then I bought some pens, of course. So I took those to work too. And it just glides on the paper. It doesn't bleed through. It's beautiful. I liked it so much I put it in my Amazon shop. So if you are looking for some kind of a notebook, go check it out. It's 8.5 by 11 size, so I did go bigger. And I'm glad that I did, because so far the meetings that I've gone to have just taken up 1 page. So that's good. So yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I have a lovely blank page notebook in a beautiful pink color. Okay. As if I don't have enough fabric for finishing, I had to go and buy more. This time, I bought Christmas, which I've done before. I mean, how could I not? I love this plaid. I love every piece. I mean, there's not a piece in here that I don't dislike. And the vintage stars on that. And then the red on the cream. And then the cream on the red. Like a houndstooth plaid. And then I think what gets me with the fabrics is knowing that when the run is done and they're done manufacturing it, you may or may not be able to find it again, and you may not be able to find yardage. So like if I were doing a Christmas quilt and I wanted to use all of these, I would be hunting down yardage right now. Even though I might not work on it for 3 years, I would hunt down the yardage to kit it together so that I would have everything. So I need fabric like I need a hole in the head, but there you have it. The other thing that I picked up, I was thinking ahead to the retreat, and I have this light here, and I picked this up at on Amazon. Hold on, I don't. There we go. So, and this telescopes up. And it does turn on. It has remote control. That slips right in the base here. And I do really like it, although I don't understand why it's not. I will probably have to look at this before I take it, because that's not going to fly. Probably have to tighten up the screws. That shouldn't be a problem. But it does put off a really good light. I don't think it's charged. And you charge it. So I just figured it probably, you know, going to scrapbooking retreats, I do run out of battery power. So I have this, and so I picked up an external charger. I think this was $20. Picked it up on Amazon. And these pull out, and you've got the different charging mechanisms. And I also think you can lay the phone right on top of it. Maybe not. I thought you could lay the phone right on top of it to charge. So anyway, so I picked this up to try it. I thought for $20, why not? And then it comes in and my son's like, Mom, I have one you could have used. I'm like, well, I didn't know that you had one that you would let me use. I think what I will do though is I think I will say charge it, and then like when I come home in the evening, maybe I'll swap it out. I'm not staying at the hotel. I live close enough I can come home. So this is going to be going with me to the retreat as well. And then I was watching Floss. Oh, let me back up. I have it. There it is. In the Primrose Cottage, since I ordered the kit for the Free Stitch Friday, they sent a freebie. They were talking this week that they do this with every Free Stitch Friday kit purchase, but I don't know. I don't think I've done that before. So B is Post-it notes, heart-shaped Post-it notes, and a pen. And I love this pen. It writes so well. And then you've got the little rubber thing so that if you need to, you know, use it on your iPad, you can. Brilliant. And it was such a nice surprise. So that came as well. Okay. I was watching the Floss Boss and Cousins, and it's funny because I was looking at bags. I thought I can take one of the bags that I take to my scrapbooking retreat. That's fine. It would work totally fine. But I think it's a little big for what I need. And so I kind of thought it would be nice to have something that I could just throw a few projects in, zip it up, if I have to go to, like if someone's having a medical procedure done and I have to wait, or if I'm going to a retreat, or if I'm, you know, if I want to take something and work on it at lunch at work, you know, I just wanted a new bag. I'm a bag girl. I just wanted a new bag. So I was looking at all these different ones, and I actually had this bag in my wish list, like, or my cart. I was debating, doing a little research on it. And the Floss Boss and Cousins, they showed it, and they said, oh, it's in our Amazon shop, and I'm like, excellent. So I went and I purchased it from their link just to make sure I got the right one. But this is the bag that I picked up for the retreat. It's a canvas. It's got a pocket here, and a pocket here, and a pocket back here. It's got this pocket here, and this is a zipper pocket, and it's looks like that on the inside. So these pockets have a divider. Okay, and then inside, and it's got a divider. And then this is the back side, more pouches. So then when I got it, I thought, oh, I don't know that my project bags are going to fit in here. They pretty much fit perfectly. I mean, this one in particular might be a skosh long. The other thing is it has a shoulder strap too, so you can carry it this way, or you can carry it this way. I think all of the things that I need for the retreat, again, never having gone, I don't really know what I don't know. They all will fit nicely in here. And I may bring one other small bag to put purchases in, but this I think is going to be my retreat stitchy bag. And I absolutely love it. I did go ahead. I usually don't have issues with the bags that I buy. So I went ahead and I did list this in my Amazon shop if you're looking for a new bag. If you want to wait until March when I can give you a full review on the bag and how it worked, that's fine too. But so far, I absolutely love it. Here, you can clip your keys. I think I'm going to do some kind of little decorative charm so that I know that it's mine, just in case there's multiple black bags. So, happy to have that. Okay, so today I went to Hobby Lobby. And I went to Hobby Lobby because I watched, who did I watch? Stitching with the Housewives. And she had a couple of finishes where she found and used these crocheted flowers that she found at Hobby Lobby. Now, I can crochet. I could probably crochet these flowers, but how long would that take me and how much would it cost? So I went to Hobby Lobby. They're in the spring shop, 40% off of $6. So I went and I got a few. I bought 2 of these. These are wired, and the leaves are wired so you can shape them. It's a very soft yarn. I picked up 2 of these, and I picked up 1 in blue. And then I bought a stem of white daisies. And then sunflowers. Oh my God, are they not cute? They only had 2 left at the Hobby Lobby that I went to. So I'm kind of debating on going back to a different Hobby Lobby. I'm kind of right in the middle between 2 Hobby Lobbies, so I'm thinking about going to the other Hobby Lobby tonight and seeing if they have any more. They had tulips, they had little bellflowers. I mean, I don't think they're the bellflower, but little flowers that were like maybe paper whites. No, I don't know. They had a bunch of spring flowers, crocheted, strawberries. I did not pick up any strawberries because my mom crocheted me some strawberries. So if I ever want to use one of those, I have one that's made by my mom. But so this is all I was gonna get. That's it. They were $117. These are not $117. I spent $117. I found these in the Valentine's section. They are acrylic, and I thought, oh, how cute to pop off and put in a finish somewhere. There's a couple of round finishes that I want to do, and I thought these would be cute cut off and either glued into the center of a bow or kind of poking out of it somehow. So I just picked up one strand of these, $2.99. The crocheted ones, $5 and $6. 40% off. I think these were 50% off. I picked up treat boxes. I don't think I'm going to get, usually do cards. I don't think I'm going to get cards made this year, so I picked up little treats. Shred for the treat boxes. And then I picked up another bag of these chenille hearts, $6. And the reason I picked them up is because Chanel the cat, I'm finding these all over the house. So I'm sure that I've lost a few. And I thought I might as well just buy another one, another pack, because I like them. They're soft, they're textured, they really look nice in the dough bowls. So I picked up an extra package of these. I also picked up this cute little garland. Spring Shop, $8.99, so 40% off. I bought a bunch of lemon stuff last year at this time of year, and I need a little bit more. So I bought a cute little garland. And I don't have a lot of St. Patty's Day, so I picked up a few things for St. Patrick's Day. They had these little pots of gold, great little treat jars, $5.49. They have them in black. I got the green. I picked up these birdies, again, $5.99. I don't think these were on sale, but I've kind of learned with Hobby Lobby, because I can't always get there every week, so I pick up what I see when I see it. And then I bought this pot of gold, and this lights up. I thought, oh, how cute. A little block. This was $2. This pot of gold was, how much was this one? $5.49. And then I picked up this cute little gnome, and he was $5.49 as well. And then they had spring Highland cows. So I picked up 2 of each of these, one for me, one for my daughter. I'll give her hers at at Easter. But the little girl and the little boy, $6 each. Oh, I love them so much. They're so cute. And I think that is it. I did get a thing of bicorn beads. No. Glass beads for a project I can't tell you about. Super secret. And that's all that I got. So I got out. I did, for those of you that responded to your name being called for the giveaway from last video. Those got in the mail today, and then I drove myself to Hobby Lobby and bought very expensive crocheted flowers. And yeah, that's it. So this week coming up, I don't know. I have a meeting on Tuesday night, a meeting on Wednesday night. So that'll cut into my stitching time a little bit. I might be able to cut out a little bit early towards the end of the week. We shall see, because I also have to get ready for launching our day camp here in a couple of weeks. So I've got a lot of work to do on that. So if I can get that taken care of and done, I might be able to cut out early on Friday, or go in late on Friday. Something. We'll figure it out. But I should be able to get some stitching in. I am off on the 17th, so I plan on stitching that day, or crafting. Haven't quite decided what exactly I'm going to craft yet, but I would like to craft. So I don't know if that will be for the retreat, or if I will pick a project and work on one project all day, or if I will work on a project in the morning and a project in the afternoon and a different one in the evening. I haven't quite decided that yet. So, but I do want to dedicate the day to crafting or stitching something. All right, I think that is it for me for now. If you have made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Make sure that you share the video, like the video, and comment on the video. I do read the comments. I do acknowledge, even if it's just the little heart like button that I click on to let you know that I've seen it. I do get a kick out of reading the comments. I think it's fun. I like to hear what you guys have to say. I like to hear what you guys have been up to. So keep the comments coming. It also helps push the channel forward. We are going to try to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I think it's going to be a stretch, but I think it could be fabulous, and I think we can do it. And that's it. Until next time, hope you have a great week, and happy stitching. Bye.